Hey guys, so this week I've been playing another tiny little indie game that's technically still in its beta, but they're working on it and you can buy it and play it. I was actually given this game a long time ago by someone whose name completely escapes me because I'm an asshole like that, but I hadn't been able to get footage because it was like only on Google Chrome, but now it's on Steam and I can fraps all day and get all the footage I want. So this game's called Don't Starve, and the premise is that simple. It's a game where you run around a world and try not to starve. But is it any good? Well, here's my opinion. Don't Starve is a game without a story in the traditional sense. There's no narrative or any plot points. You're basically a character who wakes up in the middle of the field and you have to figure out a way to not starve, which is a task that you'll find out is not really as possible as you would hope. When playing the game, there are three main meters that you have to keep filled. The first of which is obviously hunger, which has never really been a problem for me in real life. As you play the game, you get more and more hungry and must consume food to fill this meter. If your hunger gets too low, you die. The second is health. Throughout the game, you'll actually have to fight things in order to survive and you will take damage, and if you take too much damage, you die. The third is sanity. Being alone in the woods can start to do things to even the healthiest mind, so you'll actually lose sanity when you eat certain things or just go too long without sleep. Luckily, when your sanity starts to get low, you don't die. You just begin to start seeing crazy shadow creatures walking around, and eventually they start fighting you and they'll probably kill you. Similar to games like Minecraft, you need to build tools in order to help yourself survive. Thankfully though, you don't go around punching trees for pieces of wood. This game is slightly more realistic and practical in its approach. You can find twigs and stuff lying around the ground, and then you pick up pieces of flint, tie them together, bam, you got an axe or a pickaxe. From there, you can start chopping down trees and mining rocks to start building better things. And there are an array of different things that you can build to help you in your quest to not starve. You can build traps to help you catch small critters, you can build a fishing pole to catch fish, obviously, and you can even build little farm patches so you can grow your own food. Unfortunately for you, this is mostly just a stopgap. Small critters like rabbits and birds and fish don't fill up your hunger as much as you'd like, and farming takes days to yield any good crops. You can also build a number of different weapons and armor to defend yourself from all the various creatures that inhabit the world with you, but none of that really matters if you get caught out in the middle of the night. While there are many different enemies that you'll see roaming around, there are ones that come out specifically in the pitch black of night. Kinda like that monster that's hiding under your bed right now. And the only way to fend them off is to build a fire to keep the darkness at bay until the sun comes back up. Don't Starve is not a game where you can win. It's a game where you try and hold out as long as you can, knowing full well that eventually you're just gonna die. Maybe you'll die to a pack of dogs, or maybe you'll succumb to your own hallucinations, but eventually you will end up dying. However, death isn't always the end. There are a handful of different ways that you can come back from the dead to give yourself one last shot, but they're hard to come by. Death also isn't just completely a punishment. Not only do you learn from the mistakes you've made, but when you die you earn XP, which you can use to unlock new characters to play as. Each character has, their own unique traits that may help you survive longer next time. This game may not have the sense of creation or exploration that Minecraft invokes, but it is a much better survival simulator. Its very cool hand-drawn art style and sound design really make this game stand out. If you're the kind of person who loves challenging games like FTL or just really enjoys survival games where eventually you're gonna die anyways, then this game is probably for you. I really dug this game. I spent a lot of time playing like the $60 games where you put like 5 hours into them and then you're like, that was a pretty good game, but this $15 I've spent so much time and I'm going to continue to play because it's that good. If you're looking for a game that's challenging but doesn't feel like it cheats you into dying, then maybe pick this up. And if you're just looking for something that's going to steal away the hours of just the endless suffering, just meaningless existence that you call your life, then pick this game up.